Good morning, YouTube. It's time we talk about the age-old elephant in the room. This elephant steals your money. This elephant steals your time. This elephant makes you think you're learning so many things, but you're not really. What is this elephant's name? What is his name? Hold on. I wrote it down. College. His name is college. So you have a choice. You can take out a loan, go to college for, 2 to 4 years, learn graphic design, or you can just jump into it. Now, I don't like my time being wasted. Do you? And I didn't want to do something I didn't want to do. I don't want to learn other subjects that I'm required to learn to be able to get this degree in graphic design. And by the way, the companies that care whether or not you have a degree in graphic design, those are the companies that I would stay away from. Those are the companies that will kill your creativity. What I did starting out, I applied for a credit card. One of those 0 APR for 12 months. And I bought myself a computer and all the applications that I needed. It was After Effects, Illustrator, all that stuff. And just made sure I could pay it off in full by the end of the 12 months. Buy a computer and just immerse yourself online with the vast library of tutorials, teachers, etc., all for free. How did I learn graphic design? Tutorials. How did I learn how to run a business? I started a business. Just Google, YouTube, and do it. Learn a new shortcut every day and use the skills you learned and maybe set up an account on Fiverr and start selling logos like that. Create opportunities for yourself. The very first graphic design job that I got was from doing volunteer work for them, not even expecting to get a job out of it. I just did it because I wanted to learn how to use it, and they liked what I made. Do free work for family and friends. I know this is often frowned upon in the graphic design industry, but that's how I got my first graphic design job. Then get a job that you're terrified at and think you're unqualified for. That's how I learned the most, when I knew I had to do this thing or else I might lose my job. Get yourself thrown in the deep end and see if you can swim. The worst thing that can happen is you get fired. When I got hired at my first job, my first thought, these people are gonna figure out what a fraud I am. I don't really know what I'm doing. But you know what? I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing. But I press on, and I own a successful business that allowed me to quit my job after 3 years of starting it. I can provide for my family. I was able to buy a home last year, all because I didn't give up. I stayed consistent and I stayed self-disciplined, and I kept growing and learning. Even if you fail, you can learn from those failures, and it's not really a failure. You're never going to be ready to jump in the deep end. So don't be scared. Just start making what you want to make. And if you want to be a surgeon or a doctor or a nurse, then go to college. But if you want to be a graphic designer, an artist, blah, 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 then create a brand online, create all the social medias for it, and start making stuff. That's what I did to get started. I just created an Instagram, started posting stuff, started gaining traction, and then started selling things. You got to build a brand first that people care about in order to sell anything. So if you want to do graphic design, don't go to college.